Hey guys, it's Lukas. Today's Friday, and this week's topic is sorry, it's parenting. Now, parenting A is parents of trans kids, and parenting B is how I, as a trans man, am going to raise my kids. Sorry about that. How I'm going to raise my kids and tell them I'm trans if I choose to, and when I'm going to do that. So, first is parents of trans kids, and my parents are not accepting at all of who I am, and it sucks to them. They know about me, I came out to them, but they just look at me as a lesbian who's going through this phase of wanting to be a boy. So, advice to parents of trans kids would be to listen to how they feel. Try to be respectful of it. I understand that you raised them for how long is one thing, but if they're confused or if they finally have this self-discovery of knowing who they are, take that into consideration. Just because they didn't say anything to you before, like my situation, I came out to my parents as being trans, and my mom looked at me and said that I was lying about it. I'm like, are you kidding me? If they want to be called by female pronouns, use female pronouns. If they want male pronouns, use male pronouns. If they want to be called Laura, call them Laura. If they want to be called James, call them James. I understand, it's hard, but it's not easy for us either, especially whenever, I have all my friends, they all call me Lucas, they all use male pronouns, and then I'm at home, and all I hear is she, this, she, that, and birth name. It's not fun. So just hear everybody out. Sit down and have a conversation. And if you are accepting, good. Just keep it up. It's great. We all appreciate that. We all appreciate the attempt at understanding and accepting who we are. And second part is how I'm gonna handle raising my kids. Well, here's the thing. As Taylor put it, I will tell my kids eventually, because I don't want them to think that I've lied to them their whole lives. I don't know when, but there's also that fear if I tell them, if they're too young to completely understand it, they're going to go into school or, and be like, oh, my dad's really a girl, or he was a girl, and I don't want that at all. It might also just be a play by ear. If they come out to me at some point and be like, Dad, I'm gay, or Dad, I'm a lesbian, or Dad, I think I was born in the wrong body. Obviously, right then, it's going to be that point in time where I'm going to tell them. And I will actually have all of them sit down, depending on their ages. And I figured that would be a good way to do it. And Ethan had said about wanting to carry your own child, because at least one. That way you know you have a child that has your genes. Or even taking one of your eggs and putting it in your partner's body and, all that. My girlfriend and I had talked about that. Taking one of my eggs fertilizing it and putting it in her. That way it's ours, like it's part of her and it's part of me. We had talked about that. If she's not able to have kids, I will sacrifice, I would sacrifice myself so I could have that child. I would get dysphoria, of course, because I wouldn't be able to be on hormones and just, I personally think, and if this offends anybody, I'm sorry, I think that carrying a child is so, I don't want to say feminine, but it's definitely very womanly. But I think if you have a trans man that is willing to carry that child, to carry a child, it takes a lot to do that. I think for most of us, I don't know, it would take a lot for me. And I think that would actually make me more of a man, that I could do that. But yeah, raising my kids, I don't want to say that I would raise them with a gender binary or not that. Just, I mean, if my little girl wants to wear jeans growing up, or even if my little boy wants to wear dresses, I don't care. I really don't care. Now, I can tell you right now, though, like, if my little boy would want to wear a dress, it would, I hate to admit it, it would bother me just a little bit, only because I struggle so hard to put myself out there as a male, and it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't really work that much anyways, because I get ma'am a lot at work, and it tears me down, it takes its toll on me, but, if he wants to wear dresses, I'm I'm sure my girlfriend would be more than willing to go out and buy him dresses. I would too, I don't care. I mean, if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. And like I said, if either of my kids said that they felt like they were born in the wrong, if any of my kids felt like they were born in the wrong body, I'd be like, that's fine. I don't care. Because I was too. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, anything is subject to change because it's not going to happen for quite a few years. So, I mean, I'd love to have a child now if I could produce them. But since I'm going to be leaving, it doesn't really make a difference to me. But all I'd want for my family is to be happy, healthy, to have a good life. That's all. So, I'll see you guys next week.